Wowie, I actually recorded. Oh, fuck. I forgot my intro. Anyways, hello, it's me, D27 Shigu, your 69th, nice, favorite YouTuber. Probably not people 60. Probably like at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Something I personally realized about my YouTube is that I really don't talk about Halo. And I know that's a weird thing to say, so I'm going to talk about Halo now. And let's start with the Halo TV show, a topic that's not controversial at all. Um, so let me give you my thoughts on the first season. The first season, I fucking hated the writing. I didn't really care that it wasn't accurate to the source material because as a comic book fan, you kind of get used to it after a while. I know comics and video games are two different mediums, but you kind of get used to the fact that nothing would be like the original. The thing I didn't like about the Halo show was the writing, the stupid shit they did. So much of the it just, I wouldn't say it didn't feel like Halo. Well, it didn't. It felt like what was that one Star Trek parody released by Seth MacFarlane? Irvine? It kind of felt like that, and I've never watched it. Felt like a more expensive Star Trek episode, but with worse writing. Bleh, worse writing, that's what I mean. But, that was my general thoughts on the first season. So, the second season came out recently, and I didn't want to make a video until I could at least give my at least half of the season was out. By recording this, I was like, okay, episode 4 just came out last week, so I can give a little bit half of my thoughts on the show so far. It could end terribly. Season 2 is a fucking improvement, mind you. It's an improvement. I love it. I wouldn't say I love it. I like it more than the first season, but that's not really like a, how can I explain it? Like it's not a high ball. So so when they announced they were going to make it, well, they didn't announce it. Yeah, they said the trailers gave the hint that it was going to be the fall of Reach. I was like, okay, you got me intrigued. Fun story about that. My friend is currently watching the second season. You know who you are, buddy. He doesn't know what Halo is at all. So like, what did I say? She. Sorry, my bad. She doesn't know about the lore of the Halo series. So they asked me about what happens with Reach because they saw it getting destroyed, and I just gave them a non-answer. Anyway, that's a funny story because, like, if you're a Halo fan, you know what happens with Reach. Spoiler alert: Reach fucking falls. There's a book about it, buddy, and there's a game that kind of like the game story is something else I should talk about. I don't hate it. I was just like, eh. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Season 2. Season 2 so far is really good. I wouldn't say it's perfect, and it's not. There are some issues I have with it, like the Quan R stuff, and a certain fucking character being back. I don't know why they are back. You could have easily not brought them back. Like, why? Why you do that? It's so fucking stupid. You could have just let that character fucking die, but you were like, nah, let's bring them back. So I watched season 2, and I went into it with low expectations. First off, I love the first scene of the first episode. I think it feels like something out of the books, and I've been listening to the books lately. It feels like those situations where Chief is talking with Blue Team. It kind of feels like that. I love how the Spartans are portrayed in this a lot more. Like, it feels like they are a team. Um, Episode 1 fighting scenes feel a little bit more focused in my opinion. Yeah. I think that season one's action scenes weren't really that focused. Felt more like two kids putting action figures together. But like this, I know that's weird to say considering the camera angles are shaky. So that's a definite improvement, even though the action was pretty in the first season. Um, Second thing is that the writing is a little better. It's not like fucking Oscar worthy, but it's better. And the writing also helps Pablo Schreiber. I don't hate Pablo. He does say stupid shit sometimes that I necessarily don't agree with. So like, I'm not like going to be nice about it, but like, he's a good actor. I haven't seen him in other shit, but like, this kind of convinced me that he was a very cool actor. What do you want, kitty? Yo, Sophie cameo and sorry, my cat, just staring at me. Yes, Sophie, I'm making a YouTube video. Anyways, moving on. They announced the writing is better a little bit. Yeah, I always said that. But fuck yeah, Pablo was kind of okay in season one. I don't think his acting was that good. He was. I'm gonna make a funny comparison. He's like how I was in the Hunted, trying to be serious but coming off as it's kind of like fuck. It's kind of like those machinimas where like they're trying. It's kind of like that. It has writing of the bad machinima that's trying so hard to be serious. That's published character in fucking season one. Season two, however, I take him seriously a lot more. I think the way he presents himself is cool. I think he acts more like Chief from the books than the games. I get okay. I kind of get most people who are upset about the show not being like games are understandable, but the books are kind of like the show. I'm not okay. I'm not trying to excuse the bad writing or bad pacing, all that. I'm just saying like season fuck my brain died. Season 2 feels more like a book than the games. And I kind of like that. I like cuz something that made the books interesting to me, at least the ones the early books like Onyx and Fall of Reach were like the political talk. I know that I fucking hate politics in real life, but when it's fictional politics, fucking sign me up. And it's so interesting. And that's something the TV show kind of does. And it also helps that James Ackerson is a fucking good character. I love his character. Okay, so my exposure to the character were three things: Fall Reach, Ghost of Onyx, and Halo Uprising. I just got Uprising pretty recently, and he doesn't seem like a bad guy, but I never found him interesting. I always found him kind of boring in some ways. So yeah, the and he kind of helps. He's a pretty good actor. Like the way he plays, I care. Like I hate him, but I also like him. And I won't spoil it, but there was a little part in I think episode 3 that made me go, "Oh wow, I feel bad for him." And you didn't feel bad for him in the original, in the books. And I know people, and he does do something that prevents Chief from living, but at the same time, he tried fucking killing him with a rocket and Fall of Reach, and he's kind of a dick in the books. So, eh. Um, some things I don't. Those are the things I like, and so far, season 2 is pretty good. Um, I really enjoy it so far. I won't like make excuses for like some flaws it has, but I enjoy it. I think the writing needs a little better. It needs it needs that oomph. I think the writing needs to be improved a little. Um Episode 4 probably is the best because it was so intense. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. The Covenant feels pretty cool. Although I feel like the Arbiter character is a little boring, but other than that, fun show. Um, yeah, these are my thoughts on the first 4 episodes of Halo. I'll make a second part when the second scene is finished. So yeah. I hope you guys like this new style of content. This video wasn't scripted at all. So yeah. So I hope you guys liked it. I what are your thoughts on the Halo show? Do you like it or not? I'm more of in the middle. I lean to more liking it, but I also know it has flaws, and I won't totally accept it as a good show until like it fixes the writing and and all that. But it's on a good track, and I like it, and I wish you guys good luck and have a good life. Bye bye.